Seniorville, USA.
You got it.
Hello, I'm Del Wilbur, volunteer for Seniorville, USA. Today we're at beautiful Kirkwood Park to interview the boys of October. They're finishing their 1996 slow pitch softball season today, and we are proud to be here and talk to them. And I'd like for you to meet now Charlie Keel, a Kirkwoodian who has organized and started this program, and if anybody wants to join them for next year, please contact us. Charlie, how are you?
Fine, thank you, Del. This actually is the Kirkwood Parks and Recreation group, and it's really they who started this. I just asked them if they wouldn't start it for us because I got interested in this type of thing up at St. Vincent's Park in the north side of St. Louis. They do it every Wednesday up there, and I thought maybe it'd be nice to do it in Kirkwood. And fortunately, the Murray Pounds, of the Kirkwood Park District, he agreed and got us started here. So we're real enthused, and we've had a very good season.
How old do you have to be to play in this league?
You have to be 55 years old, but we've got players on up to 84 years old.
55?
55.
That's a lot of practice between...
That's right, but we don't check birth certificates. If somebody's retired a little early, we won't look at it.
I think about the teams in St. Petersburg, Florida. They're called the three-quarter century club. You know, they practice for 25 years before they can make the varsity.
Well, I just started this year.
They started...
And then my play looks like it.
They start at 50 and then graduate till when they're 75.
Okay.
But this morning we're going to have a lot of fun, and it was nice chatting with you. And we're going to get the individual players. We assume when they get here, we'll get each man to tell where he's from.
Okay.
And his age, and what position he plays. And you tell me there's no positions.
Not really. Like the guys, they choose upsides by drawing red and white chips, and then they scramble when they get out there, and they sort of fall into the position that they're best suited for.
That's great. That's great. And I want to tell you one other thing. I noticed last week when we were out here that there was 2 home plates. I'm assuming there's no sliding.
There's no sliding, and when you're running in from third, you're not supposed to come to the regular home plate. You're supposed to go to that extra plate so nobody gets hurt. And it just depends on who's there first.
Who's there first?
If the guy catches the ball before he gets there and he's touching the regular home plate, then the fella's out.
Okay, Charlie, you better go warm up. I think it takes a little longer for you fellas to warm up.
Thank you, Giselle.
All right, now we're talking with Mick McManamy, a member of this group. And where are you from, Mick?
South County.
South County. You come a long way to be here at Kirkwood Park.
Yeah, it's about 20 minutes, I guess.
About 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's nice. Well, in what position, by the way, what position you play in? I see you're wearing a knee brace, and I got to think maybe you were an infielder.
Well, I started playing the infield last few games, but I was playing right field mostly.
Oh, right field. Get the best arm of the bunch, huh?
I doubt that. I tried.
What are you calling for age?
My age?
Your age?
62.
62.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'll be 63 in December.
Yeah, you've got 7 years experience on most of these fellas.
Yeah, we got some guys.
Hey, I love that shirt. Look at that shirt. Can you get a shot of that shirt? Just look at that shirt. Look at that shirt. You even have an umpire on it. Not too many shirts carry umpires' pictures.
This is from my buddy's sister. She makes them.
She makes them?
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I want to tell you one other thing now, that the fellas here play this game for the love of the game.
Right.
That's what you're here for.
Right.
And you have fun.
It's fun.
And this is the last day of this season, and we're looking forward to another year.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I'll be playing till I drop over.
But well, let's not do that today.
No. I hope not.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, and we'll get the rest of the troops up here after we have a little meeting with them so they can all introduce themselves like they're like they
Oh.
were a varsity college football
Oh,
team.
it sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
and
good.
everybody gets a shot at it.
Good.
Okay, thank you very much, Mick.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you,
to see
Joe.
you. Okay, now we have one more man here from the Voice of October, and I'd like for you to meet John Miller from the St. Louis, the past president of the St. Louis Amateur Men's Senior Softball.
Slam, St. Louis
Slam.
area, Metropolitan Senior Softball.
Senior Softball.
Right.
How old are you, John?
I'm 63.
63.
Correct.
Yeah, in what part of town do you live
I
in?
live in Creve Coeur.
You live in Creve Coeur. Well, that's
Right.
great. Tell us something about the slams.
Well, it was organized about 5 years ago by a couple of fellows that play senior softball, a guy named Ollie and Hank, sound like what's that comedy duo, but it evolved into, let's see, we have about 13 teams playing in leagues, and then we have these kind of Tuesday and Wednesday pickup games. So there's a lot of opportunities for seniors of all levels of ability to play.
Well, I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
And again, the fellas actually playing for the love of the game.
Right.
That's the name of the game. And gee, it's nice seeing you today. We closing out the Kirkwood branch here.
Yeah.
So
And we've got players from 50 to pushing 80.
Pushing 80.
Right, 78 years old.
Oh,
So
my
we've
God.
got them all ages and all ranges of ability. So if you know anybody, send them on out. We'd love
Well,
to have
that's
them.
great. I was thinking about next spring we'll get a big plug on the cable,
Wonderful.
and I'm sure there's some fellas that in the area that would enjoy coming out and playing because you know it gets under your skin.
Oh, it does. It does. You start playing when you're that high and you never quit.
Never quit.
Right.
Thank you very much for joining us, John.
Appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
And take care of yourself.
Will do.
Okay. Sure, you've seen the start of a college football game. You know, the players run up, or the pro players, they run up and say, "I'm so and so and so and so," and then move on. Walk up, name,
Don't run.
name, age, position, and where you're from. So, name,
Where we live now?
where you live now. Name, age, and where you live, no position. Okay, you're ready.
No position?
Come right ahead. Well, let's meet some of these fellas. Come right up here now, no position.
I'm Ernie Park, I'm 58, and I live in Catawissa.
Catawissa. Hi, Ern.
I'm Phil Looters. I live in Creve Coeur community, and I'm 78.
Bill Snell from sunny Chesterfield, 56. 56. Young fella on the team, rookie on the team.
Warren Schultz, 60 years old, North County.
North County.
I'm Ted Puckett, 84 years old. I'm the only one that can call Dell youngster.
On top of that, you're eligible to play in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Yeah, right.
I'm Wayne Schmidt. I live in St. Anne, Missouri. I'm 870 and I play outfield.
Very good, very good.
I'm Bob Miller. I live out at Park Lorraine at Lee May, and I'm 67 years old.
67.
Yeah.
Take care of yourselves here now.
Bill Nelson, 62, and I live in Chesterfield.
Live in Chesterfield.
Right.
Very good. We're going to find somebody here from Kirkwood.
Jack Freeze. I'm 66 from Benton.
Benton.
Originally Webster.
Hi, Dell. Norm Seibert from St. Louis, Missouri, 64 years old.
64. Thank you very much.
Hi, Willie.
Hi, how are you?
All
I'm Willie
right.
Whitten, St. Louis, Missouri, 60.
60 years old.
Yes.
Yeah. And you play, how long you been playing this softball?
60 years.
60 years.
Not really.
All right. Hi, Mick.
How you doing?
Here we are again with Mick.
Mick McManamy. I'm like 39, I think. 62, and I'm from Melville.
Ken Newell, Oakville, 63, first base. Very good.
Don Stegman, I'm 61, I'm from Melville.
In Melville and south side of Chicago.